Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bradley Beal.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Hardaway. Paul George is out there with Garnett. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Porzingis in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Wizards, DeRozan out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
And the versatility of Porzingis on offense is so eye-catching. If he keeps refining his shooting, this guy could be special.
That free throw good from Porzingis. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Olajuwon finds Beal. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And what a beautiful shooting stroke. Beal just so fun to watch when he's rolling like that.
A pass to Porzingis, and DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Celtics. Olajuwon outside. Paul George with the steal. Olajuwon against Porzingis. On the wing, Hardaway. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to George. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And that'll serve George well in his career, lightning quick release.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Beal, the pass to DeRozan. Four on the shot clock. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Murray, a screen on Frazier.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far, and I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
Now here's Beal. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. So for Washington, their last game a loss to Oakland. Porzingis with a screen on DeRozan. The three from George. Olajuwon with the rebound. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's Beal on the wing. Six on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Well, defensively, you've got to show more discipline when you're guarding Beal. He is not the guy you want to send to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and Bradley Beal's reputation throughout his career has been as a volume scorer, and he's earned that reputation. But he's also very good at finding a way to create pace, which puts a lot of pressure on defenses.
And both free throws good for Beal. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Garnett with the screen for George. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Beal. Poke loose. And George gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's George. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And George looking to score inside whenever it presents itself. I like how this man attacks the game.
Here's Frazier. He has yet to score. Garnett with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
So it's Washington now. George with the screen on Hardaway. Pulls it from the elbow. Porzingis with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hardaway against Olajuwon. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, man. That is too easy for Porzingis off that alley-oop.
Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to George. Now Frazier, guarded by Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Beal takes a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They prevented their opponent from ever getting into a comfort zone. They were just very disruptive.
Here's George. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sarge checked in. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Frazier outside. Back to DeRozan. Frazier with a screen on George. 6 to shoot. And DeRozan kicks to Beal. Sinks that one from the post. Beal's got 7 points.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
The three from George. Olajuwon grabs the miss. The Wizards with the lead. Song, the pass to Olajuwon. Porzingis with the block.
And the first thing that stands out about Porzingis, the length, right? Blocking shots comes natural.
Song, the pass to Frazier. Back to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Now, here is George. He has 5.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Pass to Frazier. That's good. And Sobeel with the assist. And now a 6-point Wizards lead. And so Holiday will bring it up for Philadelphia. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a team's number. That was certainly the case last year. Let's see if anything has changed.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Lively's checked in. Here's Murray. Still scoreless. Here's Garnett. From outside off the mark. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Frazier. And he lays it straight in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And George kicks to Holiday. Pass to Garnett. It's George on the wing. Will it go? Olajuwon grabs the miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Koulibaly, no good.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Here's George, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And his game translates well to this level. George has a professional skill set at the offensive end.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
What you love from Paul George, offensively, he's so consistent. He understands how to get the shot that he wants, and he will flat out give you the points you need every night.
Here's Sarr. 8 points his last outing. Clock at 6, and he makes that one.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Philadelphia trails by 7. Murray, the pass to Garnett. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here is George, following the miss by DeRozan. Over Koulibaly. Lively. And Lively able to finish.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Olajuwon on the wing. Shoots over Lively. Good work defensively by Lively.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
Garnett with the screen for George. Second shot opportunity and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Garnett with the screen for Murray. Garnett, right side. George, that's a two-pointer. Offensive rebound and finished off by Lively.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Wizards, Wiley's checked in for Olajuwon. Beal comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Johnson in for Frazier. And then for Philadelphia, Porzingis, he's checked in for Garnett. Brooks comes in for George. And it's Ellis in for DeJounte Murray. We've got 1:18 left in the first. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Washington.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And he knocks down the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Mann's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to Brooks. Launches it. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Porzingis. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Sarr with the screen on Brooks. Back to Koulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Sarr. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Derek Lively. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good. Sarr.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Brooks with a screen on Johnson. Bounce pass Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And so it's the Washington Wizards enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And so far, and Washington has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside for George. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Garnett is out there with Porzingis. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's George, and it's Hardaway in at point guard. Now here's Porzingis. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Deflected by George. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at Philadelphia. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And checking out Washington, a game behind. Wizards leading by 7. Frazier the pass to Olajuwon. Now DeRozan. Over George. Misses off the left iron.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
George looking around. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway passes to Garnett. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to George. Frazier with a screen on Garnett. Back to Frazier. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Frazier's got 6 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Outside, George. Murray down low. He's covered by Beal. Murray kicks to George. 5 on the clock. Washington with the rebound. Now DeRozan. He has 6. Over George. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Porzingis sets the pick for Hardaway. George with the steal. To Olajuwon, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Philadelphia trails by 9. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. The 3 from George. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
George with the screen on Murray. Beal against Murray. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Beal can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George passes to Porzingis. Outside, George. Back to Murray. Porzingis sets the pick for Murray. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Hardaway kicks to Murray. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Washington leading now by 9. Here's Beal. Garnett with the block. They recover it. A nice shot by George. Philadelphia with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to DeRozan. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 5 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Garnett. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Here's Hardaway. 8 points for him. Pass to Murray. And here's George for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got 11 points.
And keep an eye out for George from deep. Tons of room to grow there.
Hardaway against Frazier. Over Hardaway. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 12.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's George for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You've called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Here's Beal, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Tries the spin move. 8 feet away, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Garnett. Rebounded by the Wizards. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get a hand on it. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. He's got 17.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Back to Hardaway. Garnett with the screen on Frazier. Hardaway, no good. Wizards leading by 9. Outside, George. Pass to DeRozan. Basket counts. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Stars checked in for George. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Drew Holiday is checked in for Hardaway. Now here is Holiday. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Sarr. Frazier outside. Beal deciding where to go with it. Over Murray. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, George. Another miss by Philadelphia. Wizards leading by 11. Outside, DeRozan. Outside, Beal. Just 4 to shoot. Rejected by Murray.
What a defensive play by Murray.
Trying to end the drought, and Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. George against DeRozan. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from George.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot block. Timing, length, and verticality.
Riley is checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Frazier. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Brooks comes in for DeJounte Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Sarr. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Philadelphia trails by 8. Pass to Holiday. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's George. Rebounded by the Wizards. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it goes down 2 points. Riley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Porzingis. And the shot goes down. Porzingis has got 6.
And don't discount the inside game of Porzingis. This is something I expect we'll see more of from him as his career develops.
Here's DeRozan. 8-point game. And it's sent back by George. Pass to Porzingis. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Inside. Cross contact on the shot. And now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. George is checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Hardaway's checked in for Philadelphia. That free throw good from Porzingis. So it's the Wizards now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Holiday against Beal. 11 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Sarr with a screen on Holiday. Beal from long range. That one misses. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Wizards lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. George is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Frazier. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wizards leading by 5. Frazier left side. Pass to Johnson. Outside, George. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Frazier against Hardaway. There's Walker with the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
3-point field goal.
Hardaway has got his 7th assist in the game. Frazier scanning the floor. Pass to Johnson. It's up a three. Sinks the triple. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Brooks. The fadeaway. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's George. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And now a 9-point Washington lead.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Brooks outside. Back to Hardaway. And he banks in the layup.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Shot, high post. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Hardaway. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Johnson. That one falls. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Murray against Johnson. Shoots it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Trey Johnson.
A deceptive and quick-thinking guard. Murray makes things difficult for the defense.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high-percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And Washington making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, what Murray brings to the table is versatility. He's a playmaker, scorer, defender, and a solid rebounder for his position.
Now, here's Johnson. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Johnson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Washington.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Hardaway passes to Murray. Garnett outside. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Frazier. Wizards leading by 8. On the wing, George. Guarded by Garnett. Olajuwon with a screen for Johnson. And it's off from 3-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Brooks with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Frazier. Outside, George. Koulibaly with the screen for George. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Philadelphia trails by 5. Pass to Koulibaly. The Wizards working the ball around now. Now Johnson. 3-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
here's Garnett. Jacks up a three. Excellent D there from George. On the wing, Koulibaly. Brooks covering. Frazier outside. Johnson for three. And Lively pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Brooks. Can't cash in from close range.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Timeout on the floor. Wizards.
For the Wizards, DeMar DeRozan comes in for Koulibaly. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Johnson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Derek Lively. Paul George comes in for Brooks. And it's Holiday in for Hardaway. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. So he gets them both. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 10. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound, Washington. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Murray. George against DeRozan. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Philadelphia trails by 10. On the wing, Murray. Back to Holiday. From deep, George. And the three ball is good. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And George kicks to Frazier. Outside, Beal. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
George looking around. 5 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Nice D from Frazier. Wizards leading by 7. Outside Beal. Frazier outside. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Holiday. Porzingis finds Holiday. Now Garnett. Outside for Murray. On the wing, George. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And now just a 4-point Washington lead. Outside DeRozan. Olajuwon with a screen for DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Hardaway's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution. Number 12. Penny Hardaway.
Philadelphia trails by 4. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Philadelphia has possession. 4-point game. Back to Murray. Pass to George. A 3-ball. Washington with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, your offense is humming if you're able to get Beal something off the catch in rhythm. It's almost automatic.
Hardaway is screen on DeRozan. Here's George. Beal pulls it down. Wizards leading by 7. The shot is good.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Beal against Murray. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. Puts it right back up and in.
Well, make no mistake about it, Bradley Beal is a valuable offensive player. He can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Now here's George. Porzingis with a screen on Beal. Outside Porzingis. No problem with the wide open J.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. Olajuwon against Porzingis. From 13 feet, it's in. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Now, here's George. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Murray, no good from 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now Beal. And here's Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. George! Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Away-team ball.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Away-team.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Now Murray. Porzingis inside. He's against Olajuwon.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
George, and the layup is off. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
So it's the Wizards with the W. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Bradley Beal.